You guys are world famous, right? Big deal. You honor us with your presence. That is a kind of highlight of my life, highlight of Chris' life. Bye. He was so nervous backstage to meet you guys. I'm starstruck. He was vomiting everywhere all over himself. Of course you were. I know it's very nerve-wracking, but make yourself at home, right? Oh, I try. I do my best. As you can see, this is the hottest show in the world. That's what I heard. I mean, we know. We watch it all the time. We eat, sleep, and drink this show. We like the Guardians of the Galaxy, but we like you guys way more. You're guardians of our world. This is a hit. I can feel it. I'm already sweating. The show is so hot. Okay, welcome to our show. Let's have a great time. So, you know what Songgils mean? Yeah, Star-Lord, Songgil. Can you call you Songgil? Of course, you may not call me anything but Songgil. Call me Chris, I walk. But James, do you have a Korean name? I don't have a Korean name. Let's come up with a James Gunn's Korean name. How about 건강보험? It means health insurance. Alright, I guess that's my name now. My wife is gonna be upset. She's got health insurance. So welcome to Korea. We're gonna teach you how to introduce yourself politely in Korea. So in Korea, age is very important. When you meet Korean people, they're gonna say, how old are you? Then you say, I'm 86 Tiger Belt. So we use 12 Chinese zodiacs. Have you ever heard about it? Chinese zodiac? Sure. It's like an astrology sign. I think I'm horse or something. Hi Chris, I'm 79 ship belt. Well, I know him a little more than you do. I think he's probably like a shit belt. So you guys are the same belt, right? Yeah, we get along. We say there is a special bonding if you have the same belt. This is a question about your next movie. Could you tell us the brief plot of this movie? Well, I think, really this is the final chapter in the Guardians trilogy, and this is the story of all the Guardians. We get to see where they go to from, where they came, and in this movie, at the beginning of the film, he's in a bad place. He's drinking a lot cause he lost the love of his life, Gamora, and because he's drunk, he doesn't do a good job protecting Rocket, who gets injured and is about to die. And to save Rocket's life, the Guardians band together and travel around the galaxy to try to figure out a way to save his life while being chased by the High Evolutionary who created Rockets and wants him back. Wow, very interesting. Looking forward to it. What was the toughest thing when you played the role of Star-Lord? The toughest thing shooting a movie is more of an emotional journey this time around and previous too. Nothing about acting is all that hard. It just, it's grind. And so we shoot for about 100 days. It's on location, so I'm away from the family. It's a real journey, but it's a lot of fun, man. I'm living my dream life. I've always wanted to be an actor and I am. So it's hard for me to point at any thing that I would say was so. Maybe rapping and being done and knowing that this is the end, that's kind of hard emotionally. Yeah, it's a hard kind of life in a way. Cause we make this group of friends, this family, and then you have to move on and then you gotta do it again. And you never know whether the people you're making a movie with are the people you're gonna stay friends with that you can talk to all the time, like we all the time anyway. But sometimes, you make really close friendship and then you never talk to them ever again. Maybe you'll see them in our show in 2 years and you really pick up where you left off, but it's truncated. It's like, yeah, it's sad. And I'm really grateful though that I don't have to talk to James anymore. It'd be nice. And I probably change my number. It'll just be me and Kenneth. I got a new text buddy. Guardians of Galaxy always triggers strong nostalgia from the 90s, right? So what kind of beautiful memory have you to make a great presentation of this era? We're both kids from around the same era, so for me, Star-Lord was a kid who was looking up to this icon of pop culture in the late 80s. So I'm about the same age as Peter Cole in this story, so my memory a lot of them, and the sentimentality I have for the era or American pop culture was fused into the character, with a love for Kevin Bacon, and a love for Michael Jackson, and a love for the pop music, and all of the stuff. So really my memory of that time, it's easy for me to draw on that, and I imagine who've been if at 10 years old I left Earth and I had was this sort of religion or pop culture to rely on to create myself as. That was a really good answer. It was so honored to have you. Everybody was Chris Pratt and James Gunn.